podcasts. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I hope everybody had just an absolutely wonderful Thanksgiving for our friends across the pond. I guess you guys don't celebrate it. You know what? It's a big deal for us here in the U.S. And for a short World Cup update, U.S. tied England. I'm fine with it. You know what? I'm thrilled with it. England is still the number 5 team in the world, and the fact that the young American team were able to go toe to toe with them, even for the draw, thrilled. If we can beat Iran, we get out of group. Big victory for for the U.S. But you know, with the upsets that we've been having lately, who knows? I'm hopeful though that that's where we're going to leave it. So why don't we talk about crypto? Why don't we discuss this one just a little bit? Uh, Guys, we still got one hell of a slow velocity of money that's going on, as it can be illustrated right over here. Now, a couple things I like to I am starting to appreciate a little bit what's going on over here. So this is velocity of money. You guys are seeing it with your own eyes, meaning that it's not moving. It's not moving very fast. And as money slows down, uh, everything slows down. Nobody knows what the price of anything is. Money is fast, lots of people are buying. Lots of people are selling. You have an idea of what the price is. Right now, we simply don't have that. Uh, Money's slow, transactions are slow, nobody's really ready to commit. So we're going to be sitting here just more or less nice and flat. And yeah, this is going to be our new normal for a little bit. Now, what do I actually like about this? Uh, Believe it or not, it's here. That this is what I'm liking about what's kind of happening right now. I'm a big Cosmos fan. I don't think I need to illustrate that much. I mean, you go look at our videos. We more or less exist out here in the cosmos. Uh, but I like that I'm starting to see a little bit of separation. And what I mean by that is when we were here a few days ago, Adam was sitting at about $9, and for the same price, uh, uh, what's effectively the same price over from the 19th to the 26th, and now we got Cosmos sitting at about $10 and call it 25 cents. Good enough. I like that. I like that they're starting to get their legs back under them again. I'm not saying it's going to stay, not at all, but I do like that we're starting to catch our breath. People are starting to calm down a little bit. It's been nothing but sensationalism and oh my God, the sky is falling. Crypto Twitter has just been going. They've just been going batshit. They've been having a wonderful time, and crypto YouTube hasn't been much different, pushing the sensationalism. They're not here for crypto. They're here for clicks. Keep that in mind. Uh, yeah. So where's it going to go from here? That seems to be the big question. Anything that's connected to Atom, more or less, is been getting a little bit of a bump. Now, a couple of outliers here that have honestly they have me concerned. Right over here, Evmos and Juno. These things have slowed to an absolute crawl. Problem with from the Evmos standpoint right now is it's a very inflationary token. They mint a lot. APRs are high. There are just tons and tons and tons of EVMOS getting pushed out, and nobody's really buying it right now because we're not really sure. There's not some of the development has just slowed down over there a little bit, and when you continue to mint that many tokens and nobody's really actively pursuing them, that this is it. That's what you're gonna get right there. That some bitch is just dropping, dropping, dropping. And Juno's been getting a little bit of a bad press. It's actually been crypto Twitter. I think that's been beating them up more than anything else. There's not a lot of development. Uh, if I know that there's a very passionate Juno community, but you gotta give them something, man. You gotta build something. Orban Wars moved over to Juno, and I think there's another couple projects that are considering spinning up. But Archway's coming, and I think the more developed money is kind of looking that direction right now. So Juno's just been languishing. Uh, I'm not expecting any kind of real big explosion out of it. I think they had their day, and it might be time to move on. I'm personally not in it. We've liquidated what we have left, or I will at least inside of the next couple of days. So I've kind of moved on. Uh, Still holding on to my Evmos. There's just something about it. There's just something about it that keeps me coming back to Evmos, and most of it's diffusion. That's this one right here. Most of my action that I have over in Evmos is sitting right over here in diffusion. There's a couple of farms that I really do like over here, and I'm keeping my head above water. I wouldn't say it's fantastic, and but I'm not losing tremendously, and I think that's all I'm trying to do right now. Aside from that, everything else is sitting pretty much where you guys know I keep most of my money. A lot of it is on Osmo. Uh, USDC Osmo has just been a trooper for me. It's nice to see Jackal is slowing down the bleed a little bit. It's still not exactly popping, but the test the storage it's up on testnet, still CLI. They haven't transitioned over to mainnet yet, but the storage is going over. The file tree structure will be starting up again next week. Once those two things are in, boom, they're up, they're live, they're pushing it, and I think you're going to see a nice recovery on that one. So I'm keeping my eye, and I'm still pushing real heavy into that pool, meaning that I'm not liquidating any Jackal tokens yet, but you do you. uh, Aside from that, man, look, guys, we're holding our breath. All right, this is all we can really do right now is more or less hold our breath and see how it's going to shake out. The next catalyst, if we have a catalyst coming up, our next realistic catalyst is going to be the CPI report in December, early December, first week. I think it's about the 10th. So that's going to be our next big actual positive catalyst. Judging by gas prices, gold prices, oil prices, I got a hunch that number is going to go back down. And then end of December, the Feds will actually hit us with a 0.5 instead of 0.75. It'll look real good. So they're still kind of shaking out. FTX just took the wind out of everybody's sails. There's nothing we can do about that. All right, it happened. It exists. So now we're just going to have to continue to deal with the fallout. And the worst part about all of that is still going to be crypto Twitter and crypto YouTube. Uh, they just don't want the story to die. All right, it gets a lot of views. They have got to keep it going. Push it. It's all the narrative. SBF, Caroline. I remember the sex tape thing. That was it's just ridiculous. Yeah. So anyway, guys, look, man, that's there we are. I just wanted to hit you with let you know that I'm still here, still around. So we'll be keeping an eye on everything here. Any outliers I get, we'll be bringing them to the Discord, or I can kick out quick videos or whatever. Probably not going to start live streams up again until next week. But until then, this is all we got, guys. Email scott@thepodcast.com. I answer any and all. And until next time, please stay safe. Please be smart with your money. Cheers.